Well, hello, my little potato, you beautiful soul. You know, I always like to start off with I love you, so I love you. Oh man, today, Sunday. Um, I I woke up at 9 a.m. because in my earbuds were still on and they were like, Snapchat sent you a notification. I was like, what is this? And because my do not disturb turns off at 9 a.m. And I woke up and I replied to the chat and then I went back to sleep. And then the person called me, so I was like awake. And then I fell back asleep later. And then, well, nothing big. Just I did. Oh, you know what? I did work out today, so I'm gonna mark that as a circle. I'm gonna mark that today. I worked out. So, my goal was at least 21. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So, if I work out at least 9 more days this month, possibly 11, then I'll hit the 23 out of 30 goal. So, right? So, um, and I finally put the workout that I've been doing on a post-it note and stuck it on the wall. And I realized that I'd been missing some things, but now. And then because I listened to music while I was doing it, it went a lot faster, so it was better. So I enjoyed it more and I had more joy out of it. So that was good. I enjoyed that a lot. Um, what else is there? I took a shower, went downstairs, had some food. I knew we were going to be having dinner later on this evening, so I ate like two something. Oh, and last night when I went to the store, I bought they had a new Bloom flavor that was out. It was called Pear Scare. And I had no idea what this was going to taste like, but I was intrigued because last year I was intrigued about the apple one. And then the apple one was like, it's okay, right? But the pear scare, so good. It tastes like fall. It tastes like I said it tastes like pear pie, like apple pie, but with pears. But somebody at other reviews online say pear cider. But regardless, that took the top spot. So now it's pear scare, then cherry, then the peach mango one. Those are my three favorites. And and of course, pear scare is like limited edition. Of course. It reminds me of, I know this sounds silly. It may not sound silly to you, but you might understand it. So yesterday, you remember I was telling you about the shoes that I saw at the Louboutin store, and I was like, "Oh, these are really great because." And the guy said, "How would you explain your taste?" And I said, "I don't want to look like I came from the factory." And everyone has their way of saying, I'll know I made it when, right? And okay, so one of my signs is, of course, is that I'll have those Louboutin sneakers. And if they ever come out with them in black, I'll buy a pair for my left foot. I'll buy a pair that matches so then I can wear like the black one on the left foot and then the white one on the right foot. And then they'll be like exactly matching the size shoe that it's supposed to be instead of, and then I'll have like two people be like, you bought mismatched? I'm like, no, I bought two pairs and matched them myself, right? And because like, you know, but um, where was I going with this? Oh, so that's what. So my sign of success, I will have a drinks refrigerator. Like other people have the refrigerator for extra food. I will have a refrigerator just for drinks because I'm this person. When I go to the grocery store, I look and I think, ooh, I'd like to buy that drink. For example, Clearly Canadian. I'd love to have Clearly Canadian in my fridge. And then I was at the store the other day and I saw Fresca and I thought to myself, ooh, I bet that tastes good. I think it was Fresca like pink grapefruit. And then of course, the HEB sparkling water flavors. and then Sprite and ginger ale and Coke and Diet Coke and Sprite and Dr. Pepper, of course. The cheese sparkling water. uh, I think some of the LaCroix I like. And so you would come to my house and say, "Hey, what kind of beverage would you like to drink?" And I would have a plethora, not just a plethora. I mean, of course, I will have a lot, but I have a veritable cornucopia of drinks for you to choose from. And it's not just water, it's would you like flat water? Would you like would you like Perrier? Would you like Pellegrino? Would you like sparkling water? Oh, would you like sparkling water? What flavor of sparkling water would you like? Would you like sparkling water with calories, sparkling water without calories? And like to me, that is what I would want. And like have all the different blooms, right? Of course, only the flavors that I like because I'm not going to spend my money on the ones I don't like. I also like the Glacier Freeze, right? And I can get really excited about the idea of having a drinks refrigerator and what I'm going to put in it. Actually, when I lived in Massachusetts, one of the things when they showed me the model was that the model had only drinks in it. And I know, like a lot of apartments, when you go look at them, they have only drinks in the refrigerator. But that was like a thing because that's a refrigerator that I would have, a refrigerator that only had drinks because I don't really have like food. Um, I will have food in the freezer, but I don't have food in like the regular refrigerator. But I think that goes back to me and like budgets, right? And so when the day that I make it and like and of course live on my own, I can buy whatever I want, my refrigerator is going to be stocked. And so is my pantry and my freezer. So my freezer, of course, will have ice cream in it, Tillamook, because only the best, right? And then I will have my pantry will have, you know, the vegetables that I call top shelf vegetables, hearts of palm, marinated artichoke. Oh my gosh, I haven't had those in so long. They make my mouth water. Um, the different kinds of pastas and just the different things that make it, like protein. I think I would have like protein pasta, hearts of palm pasta, just different things and like different kinds of sauces, sardines. I've been seeing a lot of savory snack plates online, and I think that sounds so good. And what would I want to put with? And I would have mozzarella, like I would have mozzarella balls, and um, one of my favorite things is actually seafood salad. I love seafood salad. I don't I don't know why I do, but I just love seafood salad. What else would I put in there? Pickles, of course, marinade mozzarella, baba ganoush, pita chips. I'd have frozen shrimp in my freezer so then I could, I'd get the dumplings that I like. I, there are so many things that when I have a place that it will be like, oh, because, sometimes when you think you're hungry, you're actually thirsty. In my case, unfortunately, when I am hungry, that usually means I am hungry because I don't technically eat enough, but I'm working on it, right? And so there's different things that I are successful to me. And of course, a car, for example, like there's a car that I've been wanting for a while and I put on my list. It's a Lexus GX 550. The Overtrail edition is my personal, the one that I want because I think it is so cool and just like all the features that it comes with and it being higher up off the ground. That's just, me. Um, the car, the shoes. Mm, what else? Just being able to go to the grocery store and buy groceries and not having to say, okay, well, it's only on sale this week and I can only buy it if, and it's not a if it's on sale, it's a I like it, I want to buy it. I want to eat that. And then maybe I'll be more adventurous with food. Speaking of which, I talked to my dad this week and I told because I found out that my mom really likes peaches. And so I found this market. It's about 45 minutes away from here. And my dad said we could go this week. And I think it's my turn to cook next Sunday. And so I thought, if I could have really fresh produce, what would I make? And I think about, mm, like, I think about corn, salad, like a really fresh salad, like a dense bean salad, maybe with like a marinated watermelon and feta and bean. Oh, I think that to me, like, that sounds really good. But I understand that watermelon and bean probably don't go together that good. So like maybe watermelon and feta on like one salad and like dense bean salad on the other. But the other day when we went to the Middle Eastern restaurant, and my whole plate was salad because Middle Eastern salad is so good. I'm like, yummy, yummy, yummy. Um, but what am I gonna make this coming Sunday, right? And so I think about obviously I would make something with peaches. I would make some sort of peach dessert, whether that's a peach crumble, like a cherry peach crumble, I think would be delicious. Um, so cherry peach crumble, uh, but maybe like corn on the cob, and then just sliced off, delicious. Um, maybe a pork loin, right? Maybe a pork loin with a fresh corn salsa and like vegetables and then I don't know. I'm just thinking out loud. I haven't found a peach recipe, but I was thinking about making a peach olive oil cake. Actually, before I was thinking of considering a peach. No, I was thinking about a blueberry olive oil cake with cinnamon. I thought that would be really good. But now that I know about the peaches and peaches are in season and it's potentially my turn to cook, I have to think about what I'm going to make this week, right? And so if my dad and I go to the place on this week on Wednesday, then that will help me a lot because then I can, that will give me something to look forward to. And then I have that call. Okay, so tomorrow I don't really have anything planned. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. You'll be very proud of me. I did my homework. Hooray! I did my homework for the past 2 weeks. Um, I have a call on Tuesday at 12:30, and then I school. Of course, I have school tomorrow. Tomorrow, I need this. So my goal this week is to reach out to 14 contacts on my Dream 100 because I still have 4 left over from last week. And then I need to record The Wind in the Willows because I didn't do that. I started to, so I'll work on recording 3 chapters tomorrow. I started to record on Friday, but the itis from the food took over and I could not. I was like, so record, upload, and then I don't know what else. I'm sure it will come to me, but work out, make videos, etc. Um, because I have to work on moving my company forward because I haven't been doing that as well as I should have. However, I always remember that I'm not behind. I'm exactly where I'm meant to be, and that even when I have doubts in myself, other people believe in me. And I had my call with my classmates today, and she said my what's it called input is invaluable because I read things and I look at them and I say that's not what that says. So, anyways, that's really like all I got. As always, I appreciate you like taking time out of your day to listen to me when I know you have your own things going on, and just the fact that you take time out of your day just really means a lot to me. And I know it may not seem like it, but it really does. I wouldn't continue to send you these messages if it didn't. So, Thank you again for listening. I love you, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.